Aquarius, this September, your growth and abundance are aligned. Expect to expand your wisdom, enjoy harmonious relationships, and generate wealth. Hey Aquarius, I'm Lindsay with Love, a Western tropical zodiac astrologer, here to raise the frequency of the planet by transforming as many lives as I possibly can. And astrology is one tool that I use to do just that. We are going to be focused this September on the personal planets that affect you most, namely Mercury, Venus, Mars, the full moon, and the new moon. I'm going to be giving you the highest vibrational energy of these planets and giving you ways to really level up your life this month. And we'll also talk about some potential lower vibrations and how to maybe get out of those lower vibrations if you find yourself there. Aquarius, I've got my camera here, my mic here, my computer and notes here. So every once in a while, I'll be looking down at my notes just to make sure that I'm delivering to you the most accurate information. So let's get going, Aquarius. We're going to be starting off with Mercury. On the second of the month, Mercury enters into Virgo, and Mercury in Virgo is an organized energy. It's an efficient energy, a planning energy, checking the things off the list type of energy, really finding efficiencies in your life so that you can be more productive. Now, this energy for you, Aquarius, is happening in the part of the sky that involves your empowerment, it involves your confidence, it involves you kind of going deep within the psyche and releasing yourself from fear, stepping into more faith so that you can expand your life. It's you setting aside your ego desires for the greater good of you and your partner, you and the team, kind of power coupling up type of vibes. It's also the part of the sky, Aquarius, that involves joint accounts and resources. So any money that's flowing to you, not directly involved with your gifts and talents. So it could be money like your partner gets a raise, your investment money, the bank loan, the alimony, the settlement money, the insurance claim, something like that. And with Mercury here, you're very much looking at, or you're likely probably very interested in personal development, self-growth, and this development is likely mental. You're trying to figure out what mindset shifts you need to make in order to level up your life, what perspective shifts you need to make to manifest your dream reality, perhaps even what fears, very deep down, kind of deep into the psyche, fears need to go, maybe reprogramming of the subconscious mind so that you can become more empowered, more confident, and actually move closer toward your dream and goal life. Your goals and dream life. You're getting the raw and unfiltered version, Aquarius. So I'm going to be making a little bit of mistakes here and there, likely slipping up my words. Oh my goodness, we're close to being done. Okay, so with Mercury here as well, you're likely very focused in on yours and your partner's money. If you are with somebody, doing life with somebody, it could be a business partner as well, or it's your investments. Once again, you're calling up the insurance. You're trying to figure out how to use your money that you have now to generate more wealth. Money is a tool, Aquarius. Let's not forget it. If you're struggling with money and really attracting money to you, you may want to check out the description box below. I do have a course called the Break Your Beliefs Keeping You Broke course, which will help you reprogram your subconscious mind to success. But you're very much in it to win it as it relates to money, joint accounts, resources, sitting down with your partner to plan out retirement, to plan out investments, to plan out vacation, your wedding, whatever it might be. Then before we go there, Mercury in this part of the sky, though, can be a little bit perfectionist, over-analyzing, thinking, ruminating, mental exhaustion. And specifically as it relates to your own personal development, be mindful here, Aquarius, because you don't want to fall into must be perfect. There's no such thing. Must heal this, must do this, must heal this. As an energy healer, as a coach in energy, I see sometimes clients who will get stuck in this healing loop. It's okay, I've healed this and now I have to heal this. And then I'm going to have to heal this. And it's at some point, Aquarius, you simply decide you're good. You simply decide that you're healed enough and now you want to manifest and create your dream life. Now, there's room for growth. There's room for evolution. But if there's always something wrong, you're always kind of chasing that perfect energy, that perfect version of yourself. And perfectionism typically stalls progress. And then it becomes stagnation. And then we get into this stuck loop. So be mindful of that, Aquarius, with Mercury here, because that's kind of the lower vibration. Now, it could be that you're also overanalyzing, overthinking, trying to perfect something to do with your investments, your finances, yours and your partner's resources and money. once again, just, put it pen to paper, do your best to take it off the mind and not overthink it. All right, then on the 18th of the month, Mercury shifts into Libra. And now this is like really open communication. This is a calmness of the mind, it's balance, it's peace, it's harmony. It is a charismatic voice. It is using your voice to negotiate and mediate. And this energy is hanging out in the part of the sky for you that involves your life philosophies, your abundance, your expansion, the part of the sky that involves book publishing, it's higher wisdom and knowledge and sharing the information far and wide. It's connecting with people from foreign lands, cultures, religions. From a very tangible perspective, I think I mentioned book publishing, but it's also e-commerce business, blogging, Substack, anything to do with the written or spoken word and really getting it out to a broad audience. So with Mercury here, it wouldn't surprise me, Aquarius, if you are thinking about your life philosophies. Are they moving you closer toward your dream life, or are they limiting you and blocking you? Do you have limiting beliefs that need to be released so that you can step into your abundance and expansion? It's a time where you might all of a sudden know what you are here to do. This part of the sky involves your dharma, your sole purpose on this planet at this time. So that's very exciting, Aquarius. If you're interested in that, Aquarius, and you don't know yet, I do write a Your Soul's Purpose report. The link to my astrology reports is in the description box below. You might want to check that out. The sooner you know your soul's purpose, the sooner you open up your path to abundance and expansion. The universe really starts working with you and for you. This is a great part of the sky where you might start communicating with somebody from a foreign country. Mercury communication in the ninth house of distant shores, foreign lands. This is the energy of a teacher. This is the energy of enrolling in university, enrolling into a course, expanding your mind in some way, whether spiritually or not, I guess, or other, I should say. And then finally, yeah, a chance to really go big with like your writing or teaching your knowledge in some way, monetizing your knowledge as well. Before we talk, Aquarius, Venus, the energy of love and money, I would love it if you show me some love by hitting the subscribe button now. All right, let's do it. Venus, starting off in Leo. So this is warm energy. It's kind of childlike energy. It's generous. It's creative. It's playful. It's romantic. It feels good. In the part of the sky for you, Aquarius, that has to do with your personal relationships. So at the beginning of this month, those intimate relationships are probably easy flowing, feeling really good. Maybe you're deepening the connection you have with your partner, opening up the communication, having fun with your partner. If you are single and looking for somebody, this is a great time to put yourself out there, be a little bit more vulnerable, go on some dates, share your energy with another, and really get to know some people. It's a time also, this is a part of the sky that involves like your best friend, your business partner. So if you're seeking those people out as well, Aquarius, it's a time where you might find them, right? Or you're really just vibing with the people that are closest to you. Then on the in the lower vibration here, Venus and Leo is seeking attention. So you might be acting out in your relationships because you want attention, you're craving attention from your partner, your best friend, whoever. Be mindful of that, Aquarius. You could just use your words and say, hey, like, I'd like to spend more time with you. I feel I want to emotionally connect with you more. Let's go on a date. Let's do whatever, rather than, kind of lower vibration acting out. Okay, then on the, let's see, 19th of the month, Venus enters into the part of the sky, enters into Virgo. This is very healing energy. Into the part of the sky that we were just talking about, your confidence, your empowerment, joint accounts, and resources. So if you were trying to figure out or create a plan around your mentality, releasing yourself from limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, empowering yourself, building your confidence, now Venus is here and helping really fill you up with love. Filling love into those spots of fear, adding and kind of moving onto the side of faith so that you can really manifest quite easily. Venus, the energy of money in this part of the sky that involves joint accounts and resources. So this is quite an abundant month for you, specifically as it relates to yours and your partners, your business partners. We already talked about it, your investments, all of those things. So enjoy that, Aquarius. There is, on the lower vibration of this energy, a bit of insecurity. So it could go the opposite way. Rather than like stepping into your empowerment, maybe you're self-doubting a little bit. Recognize that, become aware of that if that's happening for you, and start to change what you're speaking and saying to yourself. That's really how you transcend out of any low vibrational frequency, is become aware that you're in it and then start thinking new thoughts. Your thoughts absolutely create your reality. I am kind of like living proof of that. I know that that is the case because I changed my mindset and then expanded my whole world. So if I can do it, Aquarius, I know that you can too. So, what are you doing this month physically? Like, how are you exerting your energy? Let's talk about it. Mars starts off in Libra, very kind of compromising energy, wants peace and balance. Energetically, it's a time where you could really honor yourself and your energy, resting when you need to rest, being active when you have the energy for it. And Aquarius, honoring your energy is one of the ways to build your manifesting power in this lifetime. Many people don't realize the luxury that it is. And many people don't have the luxury to fully honor their energy. They're like, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm clocking into my second job type of vibes. But I promise you, Aquarius, that even if you do your best to honor your energy when you can, maybe not 100% of the time, but when you can, you'll start to build your manifesting power, and then you'll start to be able to manifest a life for yourself. That means you can honor your energy whenever you want, right? So practice honoring your energy as best you can so that you increase your manifesting power. Now, Mars is starting in the part of the sky, once again, for you, that involves your life philosophies, your dharma, your soul mission, your soul purpose. It involves foreign lands and countries. It involves learning, higher education, higher knowledge. And so from a physical perspective, it wouldn't surprise me if you are enrolling in university. If you are thinking about it, this is the time to do it. It wouldn't surprise me if you are meeting up with people that you've never been introduced to before. Maybe you're traveling abroad to new countries and you're like, wow, this is totally something I would have never guessed existed in the world type of vibes. You're physically connected with people from different foreign lands, foreign ideologies, cultures, religions, all those things. And maybe you're working with these people to expand your mind and open yourself up energetically so you can accept more abundance. And now Mars, this is also the part of the sky, once again, we talked about book publishing, sharing information far and wide, teaching. Maybe you are launching your course for the first time out into the world. It could go far. It really could. So don't be afraid of that, Aquarius. It could be that you are publishing your book, connecting with writers, blogging, anything physical, sharing information far and wide. All right, then on the 22nd of the month, so toward the end of the month, this Mars enters into Scorpio. You're focused, you are determined, your willpower is activated, and Mars has entered into the part of the sky now that involves your career, your business, your social reputation, public image out in the world, your personal legacy, achieving success. So this is very leadership type of energy in your career. This is you being assertive, going after what it is you want, maybe working longer hours in it to win it, finishing the project, impressing your boss type of vibes. And if you're not working for somebody else and you have your business, or maybe even you're retired, maybe you're really focusing on your hobbies, doing something that feels successful for you in your business. You're very physically in your business, you're looking at the emails, you're looking at the automations, you're looking at the products, the services, you're very involved and you've got a lot of energy that you're pushing toward making your business a success, Aquarius. And lastly, it's also a time where you have energy toward like getting yourself out there, becoming known for what it is you want to be known for out in the world. Maybe you're posting more on TikTok, creating more YouTube videos, whatever that looks like for you. All right, Aquarius, let's keep going. We've got a couple more things to discuss. The full moon on the 7th. So this full moon on the 7th is hanging out in the part of the sky for you that involves your self-worth, your natural gifts and talents, and the money you earn from your natural gifts and talents, security, material comforts. Now remember, full moons typically bring endings, completions, or things to culmination, something to fruition. It's like we start off manifesting with a new moon. 6 months later, we have the full moon. The moon grows, or it gets brighter, brighter, brighter. I want to say grows. It gets brighter, 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 and then all of a sudden it's manifested into the full moon. And so maybe you have manifested more money into your bank account. You could expect shifts in your income streams, perhaps. They don't have to be negative, they just shifts. It could be, Aquarius, that you are deciding that you are done struggling with your self-worth. Maybe you've been struggling with worthiness, and this part of the sky is interesting because it involves worthiness so that you showcase your gifts and talents, so that you collect money and material comforts and security. And so if you're struggling with self-worth, it's going to be really hard to showcase your gifts and talents. It's going to be hard to collect money in. If you are Aquarius, I host a group called the Cosmic Collective where I'm helping women inside transform their energy, activate their manifesting power, and truly create their dream realities. It's so powerful inside. You may want to check that out in the description box below, specifically if you're struggling with self-worth, because worthiness is like the underlying kind of block to all desires. So if you're struggling with self-worth, it's going to be really challenging for you to manifest. Okay, so here in this part of the sky, maybe you're stopping, like maybe you're no longer monetizing a gift or talent. Maybe you're just doing it as a hobby again or something like that. Now, full moons also shine a spotlight on something that you might have missed. And so maybe you're discovering a hidden talent that you can monetize. Maybe you are realizing that this money needs to go into this account versus that account because you're making more in this account. You're managing your money, you're commanding money with this full moon energy. And finally, Aquarius, on the 21st of the month, there is a new moon once again in the part of the sky for you that involves your empowerment, standing in your faith, standing in your confidence, power coupling it up with somebody or a team. Excuse me, Aquarius. And the part of the sky that involves joint accounts and resources. So send out your desires as it relates to any of those things, as it relates to all those things. Give them to God, Source, Universe, Creator, so that energy can start swirling in the background for you and help you manifest in that part of your life. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you for September. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. It really does help me out. If you are interested in joining the Cosmic Collective, transforming your life and truly actually creating your best reality, you can check that information out in the description box below. And all of my services and products are also listed there as well.